Hello, local folks. We're gonna be playing another league with Lurrus Jund. This deck is fun. I like that every game is interactive. You know, you're doing stuff, and you're playing cards that interact with what your opponent's doing. It's fun. It is a good time, and it incentivizes some fun games of Magic. Is it broken? No, definitely not. Far from that. In fact, it's quite possible that this is just a strictly worse version of the red-black Prowess deck. But it's fun. How's the Yorion matchup? I don't know. You basically just cross your arms and you hope that they whiff. They don't have the nuts. It's just like everybody's matchup against Yorion, you know? Yeah. Yeah, sounds great. I think I'm gonna go with black-green here because we have the scavenging news, so I think that we might want to make sure that we can use the green sources. So I think we're gonna take the Lotus Bloom here because that will slow them down. Then we're going to play the Scoos on 2. That's a lot better than the Scoos. So we're gonna play that one instead. Sweet. They will just throw cards their way. Does we have 6 disco spells? Yeah. Come on, Bob. Keep those cards rolling, baby. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme those cards. Another Bob. Not bad, not bad. So let's start here. On life. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, so they have 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bow number 2, let's go, baby. Meyer. And did we take damage? Yeah, we revealed Ren. Okay. So first things first. Let's get in there. Sweet. Now we have multiple options. I think I'm gonna go with Croxa plus Scavenging News. Lurrus and save a bubble to use on their turn. No, this puts a lot more pressure on them. And Croxa represents another discard spell next turn. Or more damage. So I think I'm definitely playing Croxa here. The question is, what else am I doing? Also, this makes their spoils a lot worse. Because if they're looking for combo pieces, like now their likelihood of whiffing is a lot higher. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Scoos. And take up. So this represents 2, 4, 6. Spoils for something here. So I guess we're just dead. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yep, we're just dead. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, more discard spells, I guess. More pillages, I guess. Damping spheres, I guess. Spell bombs out, seal of fire out. Well, I guess seal of fire is better than lightning bolt, right? At least we can recur this one. K command is something. Scavenging Ooze sucks. Ren also sucks. Yeah, I think our hand was very, very good. But I guess we were exactly one discard spell away from winning there. I know they're gonna have ley lines and veils, so things get a lot worse for us for sideboard. Brutal. Pretty brutal. This hand is fine. Like, it's not great. It's not awful. Like, I would have loved to turn one discard spell, but like, it's not awful. Put him to 6. Maybe they're moving to leyline, which it wouldn't surprise me. Well, no leyline is pretty big. Overgrown Tomb on top. More like Overgrown Tomb in play. Oh, I should have gotten a red source. I should have gotten a Blood Crypt. Whoops. Hopefully we don't get punished for that. Okay. Okay. Definitely interested in getting the clock going before everything else. Got a Goif. Options here include Damping Sphere plus tap land. K command, destroy either thing. And I guess make them discard. That one is bad against Veil of Summer. Another option is Lurrus plus Bubble. Hope we don't die. That is my least favorite one. I think I'm gonna K command, make them discard. And I'm gonna do this right now. The first draw step was a ley line. That's hilarious. Now we find ourselves in a similar situation, but now we're gonna be able to like play the Goif and the Damping Sphere in the same turn, which actually does a lot for us because it allows us to double spell. That's certainly interesting. So black source, red source, sorry. Goif, sphere. And the sphere works really well with our pillage in hand. So that's nice. And they can't really stop the pillage. So this puts the sorcery in the graveyard. There's already an enchantment, so there's no reason for us to play out the seal. Maybe we want to though. That sets up lethal for next turn. How likely is that we die from 9? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's enough. Okay, yeah, I guess it's worth it for us to play it, because if we find something like a Master Pulse to deal with the unlife, we're fine. We have, I think we're actually gonna be holding these lands in my hand, so I don't actually just randomly die to a naked, what's his name? To a naked Lightning Storm. So best draw probably K Command. Grixis interesting too. This deals damage? No, loses 3 life. Damn it. Well, I literally just said that I was going to hold on to this in camp, but I guess I just forgot. Just forgot about what I just literally just said. Oh, okay. I mean, we are percent lethal here. We are percent lethal. Maybe they have an answer to the Goifo? Attack. There we go. All right, that was a pretty good showing for the deck. That was a pretty good showing. I think we wanna hold on to the same strategy. Maybe another Explosives over the Ren. EE is just so slow. It is an answer to a Phyrexian life though. It's a bad answer to Phyrexian. Oh, we have Dreadbore in our deck. Oh no, I totally forgot about that. Whoops. Whoops. Leyline. Yep. All right. Collective Brutality. No, we don't want that. Tyrell X, thank you for the follow. Pillage is not bad. Pillage is not bad. Would love to find the clock, though. Clock seems pretty important. I mean, worst case scenario, we have the cat, but if that's the first clock that we find. Young34, thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm going to play the Dumping Sphere on 2, so I think I'm just gonna take the bubble here, because if I find a 2-drop, that is so much better for me. It is rough though. I guess a lot hinges on whether my opponent hits this land or not. They went top. Okay. Oh, that's right, I can't even see that. Okay, that sucks. Croxa. So how am I gonna sequence this? We have Croxa. We can play Croxa. Croxa, next turn we pillage the Lotus Bloom. Okay, so I guess that the only way that I can guarantee that my opponent doesn't kill me. Oh, that's gonna be so, that means that I'm not putting a clock into play in so long. But I think it's what I have to do. So we're gonna play Dumping Sphere here. And next turn we're gonna play the cat. Don't have the enchantment, don't have the enchantment, don't have the enchantment. If they don't have Unlife here, we might be in fine shape. If they do have Unlife here, we might be in trouble. Fortunately for us, they've been hitting their land drops. Oh, come on, really? Why would they tank so hard about this? I don't understand. Okay. Here's our clock. So can't die this turn. Well, I guess we can. What happens if they have Unlife? If they have Adnos? All right, we got a turn. Dark Confident. Okay, so We're gonna blow this up, I guess, on their upkeep. Okay, we're gonna blow this up now then. Yeah, I'm gonna blow this up now. So destroy target artifact, and we discard the card. We discard the card, destroy target artifact. Even if they have Veil, that's like it. That's just good for us, yeah. And now they can't add Nauseam. We discard Brutality, sure. They can't cast Ad Nauseam. Oh, I guess they can. Never mind. Oh, we're just dead, right? Unless they exile... They did exile 2 Simian Spirit Guides. Oh, okay, so they just leave 1 card on top. And then they kill me on their turn. Yeah, we're just dead. It doesn't matter. Okay. Got a spicy Naya Titan list for you to jam in Legacy that I have. Oh, nice, Loma Boy. Is Naya playable again now? That's sick. I'm pretty happy that if that's the case. Okay. They're gonna kill me with Lightning Storm. Just kill me with Oracle, opponent. It's a lot more efficient. Why do they kill me with Lightning Storm? I'll check it out, Lomeroy. Alright. Prime time, already interested. Couple of nights, Trini Spheres. Alright, I'll check it out for sure. So if I had 1 land in hand, this would have backfired hard for them. Instead of just going for the Thassa's Oracle kill. But I can't punish them. Feels so bad. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think there was anything we could have done there, honestly. We just needed for the spoils to just like exile a little bit too many cards or something. You can target them with the land, that's fine. I just target my Lurrus and Lurrus dies and they deck themselves on the next turn. I guess that they can buy a couple more turns. Yeah, I guess it would have been the same thing. Because they just leave like Angel's Grace plus a couple of the things in their hand. So yeah, I guess we were just dead anyway, never mind. But yeah, I don't need to target them. I can just target my own Lurrus. And that's fine. It's crazy how Ad Nauseam style decks used to be a good matchup for this, for Jund, and that is just not the case anymore. Cards like Veil of Summer really did a lot to steer the matchup in the other direction. I mean, this is such a good hand. I think I need to back it in. We're playing against another Lurrus deck. Like if it's a Lurrus aggro deck, we just have no choice, have no shot at all. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bot on the Maelstrom Pulse. Opponent also goes down to 6. Okay, so we're gonna start on even footing. Wow, we haven't faced a single Lurrus red deck today. Every single Lurrus deck we face has been like Shadow or some kind of blue deck. That is so wild. Seal of Fire. Would like to find a threat, please. I guess that is a threat. I wonder if this is Shadow or if this is some kind of... Okay, it smells like Shadow. I thought this was Bush. Well, I mean, that's not great. Here comes my Lurrus. Here comes my bubble. The good thing is that we secretly survived this member with the current... in the current situation. Sure. I mean, that sucks, but... Alright, at least they can't attack. Ren? Stub. Well, that's pretty hot. Now they have to jump. All right. All right. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. What did I cut last time? We cut some number of Thoughtseizes and Maelstrom Pulse? No, I'm just gonna cut some Valiant Bolts. Let's go with this. That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. That was a great sequence of draws. Do you think Cling to Dust is any good in Jund? It's a good value card for in regular power, so I wonder if it has any home in Jund. Not sure where the room is though. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine that is the problem, right? Like Red Prowess has a room for it because they're not playing stuff like Ren and 6 and whatever, so... Like Crash Through is the card that Cling to Dust is replacing in Prowess, and that's just not a card that John would be interested in to begin with. Discard spell. Bye bye Ren. Yep. For now. Bye bye Ren for now. Okay. That is another alternative. There is the possibility that my opponent plays it to drop here and that I could draw a push or whatever, but I think it's better for us to... Okay. So let's target myself here. We're drawing engineered explosives. I guess I don't want that. So they're going to be able to get back their Croxa next turn. Nice. So now Ren is gonna start doing Ren things. So they need like a... Oh, they need a Nihil Spellbomb. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Get my value. Or not. Okay. So play my Goif. That's gonna be a really tiny Goif next turn. Whenever they get back their Croxa, that's gonna be a really tiny Goif. Would love to find a Scavenging so we can get rid of the Croxa for good. That would be awesome. I guess they are still 2 land drops away from Croxa, so it's not that easy for them to get it back. Getting Stomping Ground. Nihil Spellbomb? Oof. So they don't have lands, so that's cool. Stubby. Do we swing is the question. I think we don't. I think my opponent's actually struggling to get their shadows online. Missing land drops and whatnot. Oh yeah. So now we're gonna get to kill that. Nihil Spellbomb is huge. All right, so discard the card, 2 damage to any target. Red, black. And we're just gonna play this Nihil Spellbomb and we're gonna clean their graveyard. I guess we continue without attacking. No attacks. Yeah, they would have been able to get back their Croxa if I hadn't just main faced this Nihil Spellbomb. And they still cannot play their shadows. And I'm close to having a Ren emblem. Yeah, I think I like my situation right here. So I can Ren emblem and then recast Ren. That sounds pretty sick, doesn't it? So Ren emblem. 1, 2, 3. red. They can stop the Ren, but we just recast it next turn. And we have infinite colorless commands. So like our opponent just needs to find like another Nihil spell, I guess. So now we're just gonna start grinding down their K command with K command every single turn. So I think we got this one locked up. Bolt my dude. Sounds good. So we're gonna K command, return a creature, you discard a card. That is happening again next turn, opponent. Actually, it's happening again this turn. That is happening again this very turn. So they're gonna have a Croxa, but then we just blow it up. So it's no big deal. Another black source. Snapcaster. So in response to this, I'm just gonna K command. 2 damage to any target. You discard 2 damage to this. Discard this. They didn't have the stop last turn, so they would have had to like just stop like the stop here. I guess they could have had a push maybe. I am not particularly scared. Wow, they could have bolted me. Or they could have bolted the Ren, and they didn't? It's weird. The 3 damage from the shock wasn't worth the bolt? Not sure I agree with that. Okay. So then we're just gonna discard the Mire. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 mana. Potentially 7 mana. One, two, three to Lurrus. Play Nihil Spellbomb. But wait, there's more. So we're gonna need 4 mana to EE. Shadow. All right, opponent's draw's pretty good there. Bob. Okay, so we can deal 2 to the Shadow. So deal 2 to Shadow with K command and get back. Okay, so it's gonna be explosives on 2. So let's start here. So plus on the Mire. Then we're gonna do EE for 2. Kill Croxa. And we can do the same thing again. So EE for 2. Play Blood Crypt. And we're gonna K command back the Goyf and deal 2 to the Death Shadow. Shock here. Blow this up. They have 0 cards in hand. I'm gonna K command. 2 damage, return a creature to my hand, 2 damage to any target. Discarding Bloodstained Mire. And pass the turn. They're gonna get back their Croxa. We're gonna discard Bob. We're gonna 1, 2, 3 play Lurrus. Play the explosives. You do 2 and then crack the explosives. I mean, they can draw an engineered explosives. They can draw like a Stubborn Denial or something. Force the Lurrus to chump. That would be quite annoying. Nihil Spellbomb would probably be the worst thing for us. How many Spellbomb have they used? Just the 1? Okay. Another Shadow could be... Oh, an Earth. That's not too much of a problem, though. Okay, so play this. 1, 2, 3. Play Lurrus. Engineered Explosives. For 2. Crack EE for 2. Pass the turn. E for 1. Crag it. Bobble. See what you got. Columns command off the top. Yeah. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna get back their Shadow and kill my Lurrus. So I think I want to get back Croxa. Bob, land, bubble. I just concede. I mean, it was actually the best possible thing they could have drawn there, but I guess they just gave up. 1 and 1. Just John things, you know, just 1 and 1. Just John things. Living that John life. Just 3-2 in leagues, you know, 1 and 1. Just classic Jund. Classic Jund. Opponent reveals Yorion. Yep, it's just not a hand. Oh, damn it. I guess we're going to 5. 1, 2. Feels bad, man. How do you feel about a list which combines Amulet and Jund? Titan and Rampin would still be there, but you have extra grind like stuff like Lily and BBE. So those things just don't work together. You need resources to get to cast Primeval Titan, and Liliana plays with both players having access to no resources. So, okay, so this is actually Uroza. So, just by definition, that's just not a thing that you want to be doing. Olives Emporium. Like you also, like if you're playing stuff like BBE, you're actually hurting. You're probably just hurting Amulet's ability to grind. Actually, like Amulet is just insanely good at grinding, just by definition. It's just what it does. So it doesn't need help grinding. All right. I'm really scared about that card. Yeah. My experience has been that Amulet just easily outgrinds the Lurrus decks. Honestly, with the list that I've been playing lately, I just feel advantage against every single Lurrus deck. Even against the aggressive strategies. Okay. I mean, they don't have an answer, so I'm going to slam this Lurrus on 3 and I'm going to draw a card with this Mishra's Bubble. And I'm just going to hope that that works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. There's only one way to figure out. It worked. Sweet. When in Box of Horizons with Amulet, was so happy the Jund player beat the Grixis Shadow guy. Yeah. Yep. Jund is a significantly better matchup than Grixis Shadow. Alright, so they're playing the black version, the Sultai version. So we're gonna be able to K command plus bolt the Ursa. So we're gonna 2-for-1 ourselves to get rid of the Ursa, but at least we're gonna get rid of the Ursa, so that's something. Have to tell you to stop scrolling down, Ashok, after we were done. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised at the amount of time I had to tell that to people. Oh, they're drawing another Ursa? Gross. Also, they have Uro. And they still have Yorion in the tank. Yeah, this is not looking good, folks. This is not looking great. Tarmogoyf. Does Goyf even matter anymore? think it's fine. So they have a Vista, so they're gonna get back Uro. Gross. I mean, if they go for Yorion, we actually are gonna get a decent amount of value here, which is nice. This looks like we're the smaller mid-range deck. I would agree with that, yeah. So hopefully they're not getting back Uro, and this is just a Yorion turn for them. Can they do both? They can't do both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they can't do both. If they go for Yorion, I think we have a shot at winning this game. But if they go for Uro... Please go for Yorion, please go for Yorion, please go for Yorion. Yes! Yes! Awesome. So we have a shot. We have a shot, chat. Stomping Ground. Shock. We're going to K command. Destroy target artifact. Deal 2 damage to any target. Red, black, black. I guess 1. So is Lurrus John the glorified Delver deck? That's the way to put it. Okay. No mana floated is nice. This is no bueno, folks. This is no bueno. They're joining push. All right, so I'm going to attack. No blocks. It's actually good for me. So now we get to play Goif and play Bob here. We kind of lose 2 explosives, but that's fine. Push my Bob. Can replay that one next turn. Here's Sultai again. We knew about that one. Emery 2. Okay, that Yorion attack is great for me actually. Okay, so 2 damage, destroy Dreadbore. And bubble. We still need to beat a freaking the 4/5, and we need to beat an Uro. They're drawing a Delta, which means they're drawing nothing of relevance. Cool. Alright, so destroy target artifact. 2 damage to any target. Dreadbore. Well, I guess they can get back the push, which would answer the Lurrus, which is the only thing that's keeping me in this game. So that is a problem. I think we're going to lose this game. Honestly, this is another deck that I was considering playing for today. I think this deck is pretty sweet. We're really seeing it in action right now. Yorion keeps on attacking. I guess we're looking for Maelstrom Pulse. Push could also work. All right, so I just gave up against engineered explosives. If they have engineered explosives, we just lose. Spellbomb right on time, yeah. Damn it. There's 2 of those in the main deck. Yep. Either kill the Goyf or kill the Bob. Can't kill both. Okay. Wow, are we gonna win this game? Brutal. I mean, they're still drawing towards engineered explosives. Okay. Eat your Uro. Cool. Fetch. So they can't Mystic Sanctuary or anything. So I think I'm just gonna eat both of my Bobs. No, we didn't have enough green mana because our opponent could have double blocked the Scavenging Ooze and then we would have been in tough shape. Like now we can freely attack with both. EE and we continue playing. Wait, what? Why? Udo is fine. I mean, it's just another draw towards explosives. Wow. I was not expecting to win that game ever. Voiles are nice, these are nice, we definitely want this. I don't think we want explosives. It's nice to have answers to constructs, but... How the hell did we win that game? For real? Whatever. I'm just gonna continue playing. So Brutality kills Emery and Ice Fangs, while also discarding Cryptics, which Inquisition doesn't. So I think I want to do a little split there, because I don't want too many discard spells. I do expect my opponent to be bringing in like Veils and stuff. Let's try something like this. Whew! What a game. Very surprised we ended up winning that. Very, very surprised. But I'll take it. We're playing John, right? Any loss, any win, we just take it. Because maybe there's not too many of those. Would love to see some discard spell action. Opponent doesn't mulligan though. Also, again, pretty likely that they have access to Veil of Summer. Well, that's a card. Bubble Self. Reveal another bubble. Okay, I guess that just feeds my... It delays my decision turn. Baby John bigger than Big John? It's possible, yeah. I would say that that is the case. Scavenge News. Alright, that one we do not want at all. I'm gonna get a stomping ground here. Play this Scoozy. They might answer it or whatever, or they might gust it. Because they might gust it. But if they gust this, that means they don't gust this, which is good for us. Yeah, gusto. I think I do like Ooze enough. Classic John, Rex Lurrus John. I mean, I imagine that just saying Rex is a little bit of an overstatement. I could see it being a positive... God damn it. I could see it being a positive matchup, but... Maybe saying Rex is a little bit too much. Also, I should play the Evergreen there. That Rebuke. Sounds good. So depending on what they do here, I might either boil or just end step K command. So I'm just gonna end step K command, get back my Scoozy. So get back this, you discard. Not representing Veil. Okay. Black, black, 1. Scavenge News. Pass the turn. They can put a Gust back on top if they want to, but that's probably just great for us. Or, okay, so they're playing around Boil. Smart. Quaddle. Okay. Quaddle is good. Udo. Flashback Udo. All right. Well, so we're going to be boiling this turn. That's the easy part. And I guess we're just gonna bubble them. Play Goif. That's the easy part. They're drawing an Astrolabe. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna get rid of this Uro. So I think I'm actually gonna play the Goif here because Goif actually trades with the Uro because of the Seal of Fire, because this represents an enchantment. So I think we're just gonna do this here. All right. Now we're adjusted for the turn. Naya Spellbomb. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely blocking here with the Tarmogoyf. Seal of Fire. So they can, yeah, they can probably exile my stuff, but that's fine because I can exile theirs. And now land is not awful. So now we're going to eat the Uro, obviously. First order of business. And then we're just gonna chill and we're just going to start drawing cards with Bob, and then we're just gonna eat whatever they try to bring back with the Emery. Well, Boyle is an unreasonable magic card. Nile Spellbomb? Nah. How about nah? EE for 2. Okay. I'm gonna eat the bubble. And they can't blow up the EE this turn. It's probably worth shocking though, just to exile more potential problems like Cryptic, for example. We can exile the other Gust. Inquisition. Do Inquisition? They could be representing Veil here. I think it's fine. Yep, they have it. Push. Okay. We just replay the use. It's good for us, I would say. Tomcat274, thank you for the follow. I mean, we're just handily taking over this game, right? No cards in hand from them. Can't cast Yorion because they don't have lands. Because Boyle is just an unreasonable magic card. They can blow up these explosives, it just doesn't matter because we just recast whatever they blow up. In fact, if they actually crack explosives, we get rid of the Quaddle, which is the only thing that's preventing us from attacking, so... I guess I should have attacked with Bob in that last turn. Random 6. Yeah, I guess we serve. We cast Scavengers. I think we just chill here. Just wait. Crack explosives. We eat explosives. Anything else worth eating? Yeah, probably the Aether Gust. And the Metallic Rebuke. We can still grow the Goyf using... Anything else? Not really. Oh, I guess Fatal Push would have been better to eat instead of Metallic Rebuke. That's fine. Holding on to this bolt. Do they just have Ursa? They just have Ursa, don't they? Yep. They are really struggling. I have to be honest, like, actually it's kind of a pain to to make work in Magic Online, so I don't envy my opponent right now. It is a freaking nightmare to make this work. Alright, they figure it out. Finally, we got there. So we can Ren minus plus Bolt the Ursa. So we're still fine. Let's see what they're drawing. Gilded Goose. So Ren minus Lightning Bolt. Oh, that was a mistake. I just tapped wrong. Recast Scavengers. Yep, that was actually a pretty bad mistake on my part. Because now the construct's gonna... I guess that they can attack the Ren and it just doesn't matter. We're still fine. Okay. Nihil Spellbomb. Yep, ran down. No Bob? No, because I'm eating... that's why I said that I tapped wrong. I was planning on making the Uroza 4/4. And like at this point, like we're so far ahead that one of the very few ways that we can potentially lose is if we just randomly let Bob kill me. So 0 cards. Now we can start attacking. I think I'm just gonna dreadboard the construct. Just don't want to get careless. So you have like Dreadboard, is it worth running over Assassin's Trophy? Yeah, it's been okay. Like I just copied the list from somebody else, so I don't know, honestly. But it's been okay. Not giving your opponent land is a good deal. Is that the Rakdos sign? I have never seen the art in Dreadboard. If that's the Rakdos sign, that's pretty dope. It destroys a creature and planeswalker though, and this guy doesn't look like a creature nor a play. It could be a creature, I guess. Doesn't look like a planeswalker at all. Oh my. We've beaten both of the Yorion decks we faced. It's cool. That's cool. Also, we have not faced Tron so far today, so clearly doing things correctly over here. Lurrus mirror. My opponent says hi. I mean, this hand is excellent against the Lurrus mirror. I think I'm just gonna YOLO this hand. I think I'm going to Inquisition instead of bolting here. We seem to be playing against the red-black Prowess deck. Alright, so I guess I'm just taking the Metamorphose here. Not looking like we're gonna hit a line drop, unfortunately. At least we can bolt the Swift Spear and we can Nihil's. Never mind. We dead. We hella dead. Alright, got a shot, at least. Oh man, this is so rough. I think we actually have to shock here. It really sucks. But like, we're never casting a Croc, so maybe I shouldn't care about that. Alright, so we wanna go if here. Okay, so their hand is Morphos Mire. Alright, just not about the Mire. Vomit. Okay, so in response to the bubble crack, we're just gonna crack. We just can't let them draw another card. Pretty tough. Pretty tough break there. Land? Push, Seal of Fire. Yeah, that missed land drop is gonna be it probably. That missed land drop is probably gonna be too much. Light up to say, oh no, okay. So this Goyf dies. Do I want to trade the Seal of Fire and the Swift Spear for this Goyf? I think I have to. I guess I just trade for the Seal of Fire because they just deal the damage post combat. Yeah, That's a lot better. Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna pack it in. Alright, so learning our lessons here. One-landers are just not keepable with this deck. Simply not keepable. Definitely not sure about the Veils, by the way, huh? I think we want them, but I'm not sure at all. And I don't think I want Damping Sphere. It's basically slows. It does slow my opponent down as well. But I think that... Alright, keep this. Bubble them. So they're drawing a Blood Crypt and... So I guess I take Soulscar Mage here. Wow, all of these cards are great against me. So my opponent's gonna play Swift Spear on one. So I guess I take the Swift Spear because it has haste. So they're gonna Soulscar Mage on one. I can at least guarantee that I'm hitting my land drop. There's a Cliff, there's a Soulscar Mage. That's a great draw. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and rend this turn. They're gonna either be able to answer the Ren or they're gonna be able to attack me for a bunch. I guess that answering the Ren is just better. So they can go Morphos, Cling to Dust, Nihil Spellbomb, and that's just enough. That is just enough. The good thing is then we can play the Goifo and we can hold up Fatal Push. Seriously not much better red white than this deck. Red black is basically, yeah, exactly. It's basically like a mid-range deck, except it plays. They're a lot less aggro. Usually they don't play Lava Darts and stuff like that. Alright, so we're just gonna F6 here. We just don't have responses. Well, that's pretty good. Damn it. That's really fucking good. Okay. So I guess that happened. This is the most impressive thing for me. Like, look how much stuff my opponent did and how many permanents they have in play and how much damage they've dealt. While at the same time, they still have 4 cards in their hand. Like, that's just absurd to me. Like, this deck just does not run out of cards. It's ridiculous. They have the push too. Jesus. It's just insane. It's so insane. All right, I'm just gonna have to wait on that one. So we're gonna play Scavenginus. Maybe our opponent will crack this in response so we cannot gain life by eating our Tarmogoyf. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we're definitely eating their Soul Scar Mage. But I mean, look at that. It's like, it's pressuring me so much that, yeah. It's pressuring me so much and so quickly that, like, they're just able to, while still outgrinding me. Like, my opponent has more cards in hand than I do. It's just ridiculous. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just eaten the Soulscar Mage main phase. I guess that they can't cling to dust, so it doesn't matter really. Nihil Spellbomb. Can I eat their Soulscar Mage right now? And now let that resolve. Don't think I can block. Just so good at triggering Prowess. The deck is so good. Dreadbore. That's a really good top deck. I think it's worth it to gain a life. Also play around Lightning Bolt, which is nice. So Lurrus has no value. That's good for us. So they know what we're drawing. I guess if they have a push for the Ooze, then Lurrus actually can get value. But then we can play around Lurrus and then deploy the Scavenginus again. Tight game, tight game. Considering that there's only 3 spears left, I think it's correct for me to attack there. Like, we need to get this game over with, right? Like, we can't play scared, because then our opponent will eventually just draw an answer to the Scavenginus, and we're gonna be pretty screwed. All right, what do you got, opponent? They don't know what drawing second if we use our Canopy Land? What do you mean? Okay. So you discard 2 damage. Eat the Lurrus right now. And I don't think it's worth to take a damage to play this thing. And if we had a 2-turn clock, I would consider attacking, but since we don't, I'm just gonna chill here on the... Don't draw the push, don't draw the push, don't draw the push. Seal of Fire is fine. Just don't draw the push. I just passed out for a couple of hours, not even sure what happened. It happens. I have heard before that my voice can sometimes be soothing for some people. Captain Trivius, thank you for the follow. Snapping off this block. Or not. When I'm probably gonna seal a fire in my face. At least now we are actually presenting a 2-turn clock. So I think I'm going to attack. Okay. Yeah, we have to. We have to. All right. Die to Bolt. Die to Seal of Fire. Die to another K command. Yeah. Can't believe. I mean, it's insane. Like, this deck is just ridiculous. This deck is super, super ridiculous. I don't think there's anything we could have done. Like, at any point, I don't think that there was anything that we could have done in order to navigate that game a little bit differently. It's just like a better version of the deck that we're playing, basically. It can get under what we're doing while at the same time grind, which is insane. Also, we took a bunch of damage from our lands. We took a lot of damage from our lands. Like, definitely drawing that Pete land was... Do I think Yorion will be banned? I don't know. The problem is that if you ban Lurrus in Modern and you don't ban Yorion, then you are also kind of playing with fire a little bit. Because you still have the issue of, you know, like companions being better than not playing companions. And like now, if Yorion is the only, like Lurrus, we actually did beat a couple of Yorion decks today. So like Lurrus can kinda hang with Yorion. Not too much, but a little bit. And the second that you ban Lurrus, then like mid-range decks just can, if you don't play Yorion, you just cannot compete with the mid-range decks. So that might be just a little bit too much. So I think that if they do ban Lurrus, they're probably Yorion will have to go as well. I think this is Escape Shift, what we're playing against. Oh, wow! Oh, wow! Such a brave soul we see on the other side of the battlefield. Well, yay us for being smart enough to draw our Scamaginus. Well, that's bad news. That's some really bad news for us. Okay, so that's game, right? Like, we're gonna get back 2 amalgams. Yeah, we just cannot keep up. All right. Dr. Edge. Well, needless to say, our sideboard is not prepared for this matchup. Needless to say, our sideboard is not prepared for this matchup. Yep, I guess we're going with this. Just mold to Scavenging Ooze or Nihil Spellbomb. That's the strategy. How many boils do we bring in? I mean, maybe Brutality is better than the pushes on the play. We got paired against the person playing Dredge. This plus this is a combo. Got a basic Swamp. I don't think I'm gonna play the Croxon too. Like I just don't want them to to be able to discard cards in their hand. Ren. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we can't cast it. Whoops. Punished. Punished. Alright, so we're gonna do black red here. No, Overgrown Tomb here. We still want green sources for Scavenging Ooze. Easy. So next turn we can get back our Nihil Spellbomb, which is okay, I guess. Opponent says sorry for a slow play, eating a salad. That's okay, opponent, don't worry about it. Good for them that they're eating healthy. Dredge. So I guess the card is better than the 4-life. Healthy Dredge player, yep. Good for them, good for them. All right, this is the turn. This is the turn they get before we get to do our thing again. So, Thug, Loam Imp. Okay. Hello there. Hello there. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough time for that. So we're gonna have to cut into Spell Bomb. And I think we just main phase crack this. I guess we put a stop on the draw step. Dredge Pilot's dinner comes from the ground, just like their creatures. Makes sense. Yeah, this is a pretty powerful engine, but like that means that we need to like draw and make sure that it's good in time. Grixis is so bad, man. Grixis is so bad. Remember when Dredge was a bad matchup for that? I mean, don't call it too early. I think it's still a pretty bad matchup for us. Like, I kind of need to draw one of these cards, so like I'm just mulliganing for Nihil Spell Bombs, really. Ugh. But there's a Spell Bomb, so we have to keep it. So it's different in how the jump player drew it, range from slightly favorable to terrible, depending on that. Yeah, this Ravine, it might just cost me this match here. Discard spell? Shriekhorn, okay. Untap land, 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 untap land. Okay, we lose. Oh. So you're saying there's a chance? So you are saying there is a chance? My opponents gave me the LGGs. The how do you say it? They given up GGs. No lands for me, they say. But I mean, they kept their hand. Why didn't they move to 4? Calm down, they say. Oh yeah, this is a match of Magic the Gathering happening right here. Oh, thanks, opponent. Whew. Land. Land? No! Damn it. I appreciate it, but no. What are we gonna bin? Just bin the, I guess the second Goif. Maybe we should actually bin the Bob. This is so silly. Oh no! No, I needed that one. damn it. I'm just gonna discard the Thoughtseize here. Mission accomplished, says my opponent. Amulet waiting to draw lands. Yep. That's the strategy right here. Hey Dean, Fran. What? How do you go from Dean to Fran? From Fran to Dean, I guess. Crazy. So Loam, Imp, Imp. All right. That's one of our spell bombs. Land, please. No! No! Why is my opponent doing this? Got him. What a silly game this is. What a silly game this is. Hardcast Imp. It is happening. It is happening, folks. Ravini is fine when he's not yelling land. Yeah. I mean, our hand was fine, right? Like we had multiple forms of interacting earlier in the game if we find in land, so we have like 4 turns to draw a land, which is fine. It also helped, of course, that our opponent just like didn't find lands for as long as we didn't, so. So I think that now, as long as we never tap out of Scavenginess, we're going to win. I guess we even still have Nihil Spellbomb, so. Okay, I'll gain the life. Do they also have the push? They did also have the removal. All right, good for them. So we're gonna push here. And we're going to eat Steam with Imp. Scavenging News resolves, and now let's see what we get to discard. I guess I'd rather discard the Price Amalgam rather than the Dredger. Yep. So next turn we're just gonna Lurrus plus. We're just gonna Lurrus plus Spell Bomb. Gonna try to play it as conservatively as possible. Yeah. All right, and that, folks, is why you don't play Dredge, because my honest man, Lurrus was a mistake. Agreed. This is why you don't play Dredge, folks. Like, you can't even beat the matchups that you're supposed to beat. This is why even Sodek is off the deck at this point. But yeah. So used to seeing Swiss Spear and then a bunch of Prowess Trigger and counter stuff ramp, then Escape Shift. Yep. Yeah, this has been a pretty silly game, honestly. But it worked out, I guess, to an extent. Yeah, this deck is just... I mean, we went 3 and 2 twice, which is exactly what I expected with this deck. I don't know, it feels like... It's the try-hard deck, right? This is like the try-hard deck. If you really want to feel like you're making decisions that matter and like you're just grinding for every little bit of advantage, this is a fine deck. Like, this deck is fun. I think that this is just a great deck to play. Like, if you enjoy this kind of Magic, like, this is a style of Magic that I enjoy a lot. So this deck seems very, very fun to me. But I think this, like, playing Jund like this is probably worse for me if I want to do well in an event than playing like a Yorion control deck, or even playing Amulet, of course. So yeah, I don't think I would ever play this in a real event, but it's cool to see. I mean, that's like the whole point of my Friday streams, right? Like to kind of see other decks and kind of learn how those decks play, where are the holes of those decks, and like, you know, like the cards that we can expect to see in the sideboard, how the play patterns that the decks have, and, you know, learning learning how the other decks operate really helps a lot in trying to figure out how to attack those decks. So I think it's just another successful session of Know Thy Enemy. And yeah, it was a good time. I had a good time. I enjoyed playing this deck, even though we went 3 and 2 twice. And they were pretty... I guess they were not as long as other leagues that I played. Like the Legacy leagues from the other day were extremely long. So this is just like 2-hour leagues, which is not the end of the world. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and stay safe. Bye bye, folks.